Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham
Nityanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvaditam Gagana Sadrisham Tattvamasyaadilaksham Ekam Nityam Vimalavachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. Yes, we welcome all the participants back after this amazing, powerful darshan by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. And now, after this darshan, it's the best time for all of us to enter into the power manifestation session, because the energy of initiation of Shaktipada that our entire system is now overflowing with, when we start manifesting powers immediately after the darshan, all this intense energy gets bolted in our system and is radiated for a long period of time. Yes. So let's now prepare ourselves for entering into the power manifestation round. As you all know, we will be manifesting the power of the third eye scanning, the blindfold reading. So before we enter into the round, let's take a quick look at the Shastra Pramana, that is the scriptural evidence, where Paramashiva himself reveals about this power in the Vedas and Agamas. So the Shastra Pramana is taken from Vijnana Bhairava Tantra, and the verse goes as Kapalantarmanonyasya Tishtanmilitalochanaha Kramena Manaso Dadhyat Lakshayet Lakshamuttamam. Translation of this verse goes as: by fixing the mind on the inner space within the crown center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession, by that stability of the mind and inner space, through the power of the third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal, Lakshya, by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source, Paramashiva. So here Paramashiva himself is describing about this power, how to manifest this power, giving us the powerful cognition of being in the space of oneness from where this power manifests. So let's now prepare to enter into this power. What we need is a blindfold to cover our two physical eyes. If you don't have an eye band, a blindfold, You can simply use an opaque piece of cloth and tightly wrap it around your eyes, but make sure no light enters into your two physical eyes. They should be completely pitch dark in front of you, even if you open your eyelids from behind the cloth or the eye bands. It is in that darkness that the information, the words or the letters, whatever it is, will be revealed to you in the third eye. Yes, so let's take a minute and tie the eye band around the eyes so that we can start with the power manifestation. We will be projecting words, some words on the screen for all of you. You have to connect with Swamiji, requesting him to reveal what is being projected on the screen in your third eye. And only with the help of the third eye, you are going to read, you're going to scan what is there being projected in front of you. Make sure you don't use the two physical eyes at all during this power manifestation round. And start chanting the Mahavakya, connecting with Swamiji, invoking that space of oneness. Now, with the help of the third eye, you can start reading. We will be projecting the words on the screen for all of you. Yes, it is now being projected. You can continue. You can start chanting the Mahavakya, Om Nityananda Paramashivoham, connecting with Swamiji, requesting him to reveal the details in your third eye. And once you start seeing the details, whatever, in however form, start verbalizing whatever you see. In the end, you can then share what you saw, and then we will verify. So let the power manifestation begin.
Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. 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 Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham Om Nityananda.
Yes. So now you may all now you may all remove your eye bands and start sharing what you saw in your third eye. Start sharing with us, with all the participants, whatever you saw. And then we will verify, we will show you the actual words which we projected. Take a minute, you can share whatever you saw. Mashukarinda is saying she saw LA. Okay. What about others? can start sharing. You can share whatever you saw. So you don't need to put any filters, okay, whether this was right, whether this was wrong. Whatever Swamiji reveals, you can simply start verbalizing, start expressing. Because everything is coming from him. Okay, so yes, okay, let's project the picture now. Yes, so this is the picture which we projected. The words are love is power. So Mashukra Indrananda, the first letter L is definitely the correct one. So congratulations, you've manifested the power to some extent. It's just a matter of manifesting it more and more so that you can get better at it. And same goes for all the participants. Not to fall into self-doubt just because maybe one time you didn't get the answer right or whatever it is. Just keep practicing, keep manifesting, you'll get better and better at it. Yes. So we will now be entering into the second round. We'll project another set of words for all of you. So start tying the eye bands again. We will be entering into the second round of this power manifestation session. Let's quickly start tying the eye bands before we project the second picture on the screen for all of you.
Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Nityananda Paramashivoham Nityananda Paramashivoham Om 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 Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 Paramashivoham.
Yes. So you may all now remove your eye bands and start sharing whatever you saw in the third eye, what was revealed to you by Swamiji. And then we will verify the power manifestation. So let's project the picture that was earlier shared with you. Imagining I wasn't in the waking state. I got a V initially. Okay. So V is definitely a part of the picture, Paramashiva, the word. So congratulations again. You again got the letter right. Yes, great. So as we manifest this power more and more, definitely we'll be more and more grounded in the space of oneness, the space of completion, from which more and more powers will manifest. So you can all head over to the social media platforms and share your experience of this power manifestation session with others, inviting as many people as you can to also experience the same. Register for Paramashivoham Level-2. So with this, we now come to the end of this power manifestation session. And we will now be moving to the next segment of this day of Paramashivoham Level-2. So this day is all about reinventing yourself and dropping all the powerlessness of the past, the incompletions of the past, and building, creating a new future altogether. So continuing with the same theme and the set of powerful cognitions, we will be entering into the next segment, the next session, where we will be watching a short clip by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as he takes us to the deeper layers of understanding of how we can awaken the ability to reinvent ourselves. So let's watch this clip and then we will continue with the further sessions.
With all your attention, the constant happening of life can be perceived as a constant rebirth or a constant death. If you perceive it as a constant rebirth, you will experience the beauty of life. If you perceive, listen, if you perceive life as a constant rebirth or constant death, both the ways, whatever way you may be perceiving, life is not going to change. Please understand. Reality does not wait for your acceptance. I think I need to give more examples, then you can grasp what I am saying. You can catch what I am saying. Whatever need to be taken away from you, when that is taken away, your hue and cry, non-acceptance, screaming, shouting, cursing, all that will neither stop nor reduce the speed of those things being taken away from you. Same way, whatever need to be showered on you, your blessing, your praising, all those things will not multiply the things which is going to be showered on you. Please listen. Praising God or life or Guru is not to please them but to keep you in a pleasant space. Understand? Be very clear. Praising God or Guru or life is not to please them but for you to be pleasant. Never ever think you can bribe Mahadeva. No. If you are in the mood of praising them, you will be in the pleasant space. That is the result, that is the fruit of praising gods, goddesses, doing Sahasranama, doing Archana, Vandana, Bhajana, pujana, seva, worshipping, chanting, serving, praising, all that is for you to be kept in the space of pleasantness. Braving Mahadeva is not possible. Listen, no braving is going to work. You can't bribe him. You can't bribe him. I want every one of you to do this homework today. Sitting with yourself and seeing what all the aspects of your life you feel you are having rebirths. What all the aspects of your life you are feeling you are dying. Health, just see and pen down. Do I feel I am reborn constantly or I am dying constantly? After every day, am I feeling I am reborn or am I feeling I am dying? In my relationship with my mother, am I getting reborn every day or am I dying every day? Relationship with my father, am I getting reborn every day or am I dying every day? Relationship with my spouse, am I getting reborn every day or am I dying every day? Please understand, just this simple awareness shift. If you just bring the awareness, the way I am able to move my back, my body movements, am I getting reborn every day in that or am I dying every day? The way I am able to handle the shocks of life, even if it is a small tremor, am I making that as an earthquake? Or even if it is an earthquake, am I just standing like Pashupatinath? Understand, I want you to know, such huge tsunami, not a single temple got washed away. In India, that big tsunami, it is shocking because Tiruchendur, Kanyakumari and all those places, every day wave touches the temple compound. Suddenly, in those areas, ocean is withdrawn. Not a single temple got destroyed. And such a huge Himalayan tsunami, Kedarnath is standing. He is just standing. Much stronger, modern, recent day RCC buildings disappeared. Kedarnath is standing. Nepal, not even one crack. Pashupatinath. So many other things collapsed. Pashupatinath is standing. I tell you, our Hindu temples are designed in tune with all the Panchabhutas. So Panchabhutas don't destroy Hindu temples. The sixth Buddha, stupidity of human beings, that only destroys Hindu temples. Even that is not able to destroy South Indian temples. See this Kailashnath temple in central India, Aurangzeb has deployed a huge army. After working on it for almost 2 years, they were only able to damage it. They are not able to destroy it. 2 years Around 10,000 people were breaking. Finally, they got tired and went away. They were not able to demolish it. They were only able to damage it. Anyhow, listen. In every aspect of your life, are you dying day by day? When the life is happening, are you feeling you are dying, or are you feeling you are being reborn? Actually, this simple awareness shift, naturally you will want to be reborn. So you will catch where all you are unaware and dying. Where all you are unaware and dying. And you will see automatically you plan for constantly being reborn. Please understand, this planning to be reborn will make you reinvent yourself. This ability to reinvent yourself in every aspect of life, the ability to reinvent yourself, I can say final prasada, result, gift, the essence of this Kathopanishad is awakening your ability to reborn and reinvent yourself. That's all. Please understand. Yamadharma is talking about death, revealing at least 20 sacred secrets about life and death. But final essence, the final result, the last word of Yamadharma from the Kathopanishad is awaken your ability to reinvent yourself. Awaken your ability to reinvent yourself. Life itself, whether you want your health, you want wealth, you want joy, you want bliss, you want contentment, you want completion, you want relationships, you want enlightenment. Life itself, it is just the science of reinventing yourself. If you know how to reinvent yourself in the same body, you will know how to reinvent yourself when you leave the body also. Ability to reinvent yourself even when you leave the body is conscious birth. Ability to reinvent yourself while you are in the body is enlightenment. Listen. Constantly reinvent yourself. For the reinvention, the first thing you need to do, you should be capable of dropping the past as past. Past has no meaning to you other than making you understand it has no meaning to you. understand past has no meaning to you other than making you understand it has no meaning to you. I tell you, the only lesson you need to learn from past is don't be affected by it. And with all my responsibility, I am telling you, there is nothing good you need to learn from past. You go on justifying yourself, making you believe, no, from the past mistakes I will learn. No one learned. Relax. No one learned. Relax. It's a stupid illusion, delusion. In the name of, I will learn from past mistake, you want to go on be brooding about it? No one learnt it. Relax. No one built Taj Mahal for love. Even Shah Jahan did not build for love. It is stupid theory being invented. The amount of lies told about Indian history to us, oh God. The amount of lies. If you carbon date the door of Taj Mahal, suddenly it says 1,000-year-old. And these fellows go on pushing us to believe that Taj Mahal is built by Shah Jahan. Is there no limit for stupidity? And there are tons and tons of evidences. It was Shiva temple. When some researchers, scientists, archaeologists try to reveal this, he is silenced brutally. Anyhow, let us come back to Kathopanishads. Listen, ability to reinvent yourself. Ability to reinvent yourself. I think I need to expand on this. Only then I'll feel complete that I've introduced the subject matter of Kathopanishad. Past has no power over you. Past has no place in your life. Do not have the desire to learn from past. Do not think something good can come out of brooding over your past. Don't dream from past your future can grow. No. Completely discarding your past can create lot more space and possibility in you than trying to pick up the lessons from the past. It's like in villages. They will grow hen, chicken in the house. They will run around and be constantly playing on the dustbin or where they put all the dirt in that corner. It will try to pick up some worms and everything. Just like that hen or chicken, don't play with your past. It is dustbin. How much ever, whatever you may want to pick up from the dustbin, the final result will be dump me and go and live your life. That is what past can give. The ultimate lesson your past can give to you is leave me and go and live. Leave me and go and live. Ability to discard past. When you drop the past, life becomes a possibility. Greatest possibility. whenever I read the great saints, sages' life, Valmiki, Arunagirinatha Swami, not Arunagiri Yogeshwara, Arunagiri, a saint lived in my native place, Thiruvannamalai. He was born and brought up in Thiruvannamalai. Ramadasa, Kanagadasa, Purandaradasa, Vittaladasa, the Dasa Sampradaya Bhaktas. Whenever I read their histories, stories, one of the most important point strikes me is their ability to reinvent themselves, and the moment they decided to reinvent themselves only is claimed as their enlightenment moment. Please understand, the moment when they decided and declared they will reinvent themselves, that moment only is considered as their enlightenment moment. That moment only is attributed as the moment when God gave darshan to them, when they are awakened, or the moment of spiritual enlightenment and experience, whatever. It is just the moment they decide to reinvent themselves. Please understand. Decision to reinvent yourself, decision to reinvent yourself is the essence of Kathopanishad. Brahmaswarupa is messaging me, when you leave the past, your life becomes fast. Relax. You don't need to supply quotes from me, and this quote is wrong. When you leave the past, your life becomes feast. Not fast. Life becoming fast means restless. When you leave your past, life becomes feast. Not just fast. Good. I have not become that poor where Brahmaswarupa can give me quotations. I already wrote the poem as I committed with you all yesterday. So it has come out in the style, that my spontaneous style, how I sang a few days before in satsang about the love of Mahadeva, love current of Mahadeva. I am just sitting and referring because I wanted to make this as a traditional poetry, not the modern poetry. In Tamil there's two sections, Marabu Kavidai, Pudu Kavidai. The two sections are there. The traditional poetry and modern poetry. In traditional poetry there are grammars for the poetry. My spontaneous expression, I do not know how much it has aligned to the grammar, so I'll take few days to align them to the grammar, because I used to, in 1995, 96, in those period, I used to write this traditional poetry without missing the grammar, without missing the traditional Tamil grammar. Tamil grammar is something far, far deeper, complicated than Sanskrit grammar. Please understand, I am not disrespecting Sanskrit, because I have knowledge about both languages. I tell you, The grammar, Tamil grammar is very complicated because the language was being used as a spoken language till now. Sanskrit is no more a spoken language. I think even in those days, it was not a communication language. It was only a language used for elite, for writing. But Tamil remained as a communication language from the time of origin. So I am aligning it to the grammar, then I'll bring it and sing. Reinventing yourself. Please understand, the first step is dropping the load of the past. The second step, having courage to keep your possibility alive in the face of any impossibility perceived by you because of your SDHD. Listen. Keeping your possibility alive in the face of any impossibilities perceived by your SDHD. You may be wondering, why is Swamiji giving such long gaps in today's satsang? Because I wake up many people by giving the gap. It almost becomes lullaby for people if I am talking in my own tone and tune regularly. So sometime once in a while, I just change the tone and tune so people wake up. Something is not right. No, what happened? What happened? What happened? Is satsang over and everybody... As people left Kalpadar Darshan over. Kalpadar Darshan over. Hey, you are on the train back to Bangalore. Get up, next station, Bangalore. So, just to give a wake-up call. It is my subtle way of giving wake-up call, because directly giving wake-up call not only disrespects them, it disrespects me also, because I am talking in such a way that they are able to sleep. So I have to save my face and I have to wake them up. So only during those moments, I use this technique of giving long gap. It is not sound. Many times even unusual, weird silence also wakes up people. Understand? Most of the time you can see, while you are sleeping in the night, if the AC machine gets switched off by the electricity disconnection or power goes and AC stops, it is not that immediately room became hot, you wake up. The moment the sound disappears, you wake up. How many of you experienced this? The unusual silence also wakes up people. That is what I was trying to do. It's not just Niramaya, it's... Few more people also. No, I didn't want to tell just one name. See, I think the space of Anandavana, people are in Ananda. Ability to reinvent yourself. It is not necessary. You need to live with the same current of thoughts are patterns. Please understand. It is not necessary you need to live with the same current of thoughts or patterns throughout your life because you created it once accidentally. They won't mistake you. Send them out. You think, oh, they are our guest. After all, they lived with me such a long time. How can I send them out? No. Not necessary. Whether you want to get rid of a simple addiction like smoking, or one of the most subtle addictions, the innate violence. Please understand. Yesterday in the last session, the night, I was explaining about innate violence. Because you missed the oneness, you have a deep anger and hatred towards unknown persons. It's like a FIR filed on unknown persons. Not just on one person or two person. Anybody who is seen, unseen by me. And you go on suffering with that innate anger, hatred, frustration. One good news I have for all of you. Patterns are matter. You can conquer them. They are not more powerful than you. Please understand. They are not more powerful than you. See, somebody who is interested only in money, for him, this silver stick, this may be more valuable than me. He will feel if I take this away, it will be more useful. If he takes me, what to do? Yes, give food and very difficult to maintain. If he takes me, what can he do? Nothing can be done. No use. If he takes this, it will be useful for him at least. For a person who is interested in money, for him, this may look more valuable than me, but in reality, this is not more valuable than me. Understand? Look into your life in every place. Look into your life in every place where stupidity, the matter, is being given so much of importance over the consciousness. You see inside. Actually, I tell you, your whole problem in the life is nothing more than a simple early morning laziness in the bed. Listen. See, early morning, in the bed, you are already awake, but you are feeling, oh, why not 10 more minutes? I know what is there. But if it is really, there is a flight, you won't miss. If there is a compulsion, you will not entertain that laziness. You will just jump out. The laziness is just, there is no compulsion, it's okay. All your suffering and ignorance and SDHD, self-doubt, hatred, denial, all that is only because you think you have a freedom. Please listen. You have a free space to play. something in your life makes you feel the urge is urgent. No, you can't play this game anymore. A disease or an accident or a breaking up of a relationship or something, very strong root shock. You just wake up and decide to reinvent yourself. Most of you would have decided to reinvent yourself only when you have been slapped with a root shock by life. How many of you, please raise your hand? It's true. Root shock does not give you time to think. You have to decide to reinvent yourself. All the problems in your life is just cherishing that early morning laziness in the bed. That same attitude in everything in the life. I have to stop drinking. Okay, what is there now? Today this one glass, am I going to die or what? Alcohol is such, after one glass goes inside, you will forget that you thought what this one glass is going to do. Because after that goes inside, that starts drinking. Only the first glass you drink. Second glass, the first glass is drinking. And you are no more in control. You are no more in control. Only yesterday I discovered, first few verses, when I was compiling only, it was taking few minutes, organizing words and all that. After 3-4 verses, suddenly I got the courage. Come on, let me write Andadi. Andadi means 100 verse. I suddenly decided that let me write 100 verse Andadi. And it did not have any big plan. And maybe when I present it to you guys, I will be presenting 100 verse. Listen. Alcohol and poetry is one and the same. See, alcohol does damage to you, poetry does healing to you. That's all. Both the result is different, but the way it flows. If you take the first glass, second glass you will not be drinking, the first glass will be drinking. If you write the first poetry, second poetry, you don't have to sing. The first poetry will sing the second poetry. That is Andadi. The first poetry will sing the second poetry. First poem will write the second poem. That is Andadi. Listen. The simple laziness which you cherish, thinking things are not that urgent, that needs to be broken for reinventing yourself. It is urgent. The moment you are born, looking into death is urgent. Because any moment it can happen. Good news is, your consciousness is more powerful than any patterns or the matter. The great news I have is, you just need to feel the urge into urgent. That's all. You need to feel the urge into urgent. Don't say, I need to stop smoking, but I smoked 10 years. Will this one cigarette kill me or what? The other day I was reading a quotation in Facebook. It says, B.K. Iyengar did yoga throughout his life. He died in 93. Kushwant Singh drank whiskey throughout his life and he died in 96. So the moral of the story is, whiskey gives you 3-year edge over the life. What a stupid theory people develop. No, the stupidity is when you are drunk, all this looks real. A man who regularly drinks really believes this. Kushwant Singh, if he was not drinking whiskey every day, he might have lived even 200 years. Who knows? The BK's family genetics, he might have died in 40 because of yoga. He lived till 93. Who knows? Look into that. People think, I have to give up smoking, but I smoked for 10 years. Will this one cigarette kill me today or what? Come on, it's okay. I have to stop smoking and continuing smoking. Because the urge to reinvent has not become urgent. It is as simple as smoking to as deepest pattern as innate violence. Even with the innate violence, I should not be shouting like this to my mother-in-law. I should become more humble, respectful to her. Thinking this, but the moment she passes in front of you, and after finishing, suddenly again you will remember, I thought I should speak little patiently with her. Please understand, all conscious human beings has urge to reinvent themselves. That's a good news. Only thing, it should become urgent. That's all. It should become urgent. I am not at all denying the existence of the urge, but the urge is supposed to become urgent. Reinvent yourself again and again and again. That is the essence of Kathopanishad. I tell you, in Indian tradition, anyone who wants to be an enlightened being is asked to do Parivrajaka Yatra, means changing the place every 3 days and travel. Why you know? Because when you go to new places, your ability to reinvent yourself will start flowering. I feel whether you want to be a grihastha or sannyasi, in the young age, during the period of brahmacharya, you should spend little time in Parivrajaka Yatra and reinvent yourself. I am already planning. After they cross 18, I am going to send my Gurukul kids for Parivrajaka Yatra. Because that is one of the important training they can't afford to miss. I am just waiting for them to cross 18. I think most of them, by the time they cross 18, they will be already a Pitadipati of some Pita. Because that is the way I am creating Pitas everywhere. Even if they are Pitadipatis of a Pita, they should do Parivrajaka Yatra after they cross 18. Because there you get the chance and possibility to reinvent yourself with a new group of people. Jnanatma has got a historic reference. B.K. Iyengar's father died when he was only 9 years old. His childhood was further marked with a variety of serious illnesses, including malaria, tuberculosis, together with malnutrition. He was actually on the way to die very early. From his biography, Jnanatma gave the reference. So be very clear, don't believe this cushion sing theory. From Iyengar Yoga website, we got his biographical reference. He living up to 93 equals to living up to 200 years. Alright, listen. How many times I may repeat, the essence is ability to reinvent yourself. That's all. That's all.
नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम्.
Yes. So now, after this revelation by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, let's now enter into a short exercise. So let's first recap some of the powerful cognitions. The first is why unclutch? Now, the time spent on unclutching is the most productive time for you in your life, because unclutching completely makes you altogether a different material. Unclutching makes your very biomemory, muscle memory, core structure, the molecular structure, the genetic structure, the DNA structure, everything, the 8 energy flow circuits usually in the body to explode. Unclutching is the space of Kailasa.
So now, understand the why unclutching. Let's enter into the Sastra Pramana, which is from Patanjali Yoga Sutra, verse 14. And this is the original verse, which is in Sanskrit. Satu dirgha kala nirantarya satkar sevita dridha bhumihi. Translation of this verse goes as: committed to an intense practice of unclutching makes one firmly established in a higher state of awareness. Yes. So the simple decision for your pramana sanstha swarupa, the unclutched space of Paramashiva, helps unclutching. So just bring simple awareness, oneness to your intellectual understanding and your inner cognition, and apply that in your every aspect of your life, whether it's relationship or health, wealth. If there is a headache, think, me is not in oneness with me. Let me see what part of me is in oneness with me. Just start searching. Simple headache will disappear. Yes. With this simple technique, you'll see that the headache will disappear. Take some sacred ash and tell Paramashiva, let this sacred ash be mixed with that electromagnetic energy of your oneness, and apply that on your forehead with Mahavakya, Om Nityananda Paramashivoham. And you'll see that it is equivalent to applying oneness on your forehead. You'll see the headache just simply disappears. Even Bhagwan was it's a story from Bhagwan's life itself, from when infusing holy ash with oneness in his life story. He says that when I lived my parivrajaka life, walking the length and breadth of India and enriching countless number of lives, while his parivrajaka lifestyle means body was moving around without will. It was totally devoid of will, just with the flow of Paramashiva and Paramashakti. The sacred as the bag with which the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism would store the sacred as um, is the only medicine that he was carrying. That was mosquito repellent. That was the blanket. That was everything. If it is cold, apply the sacred as. Mosquitoes, apply the sacred ash. Animals are in the forest, they may attack you. Then apply the sacred ash. For anything, apply sacred ash was the solution. I will take the sacred ash, invoke the powerful oneness cognition into it. The cosmos, the cosmos electromagnetic energy of oneness infuse into that sacred ash and apply it all over the body. That's it. So whatever made the situation, he just applied the sacred ash irrespective of the situations.
Yes. And there's a very simple rhyme to unclutch, which is the highlight from this session. The most beautiful Mahavakya or rhyme for the enlightenment. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, he learnt from Annamalai Swamigal. So what is the rhyme? Deham naham, koham, soham. Deham naham means, deham means body, naham means I am not. Koham means who am I? And soham is Paramashiva is me. So which means that I am not the body, but then who am I? I am Paramashiva. Deham naham, koham, soham. So if we keep repeating this, it will instill this powerful cognition inside us as well. Now, let's enter into a short meditation, unclutching meditation, to get a knack of how to practice unclutching in our day-to-day life. So, just sit comfortably with our head, neck, and spine in the straight line. Don't miss a single thought in your inner space. Don't be unconscious. Be very conscious of the entire thought process that is happening inside your mind. And then unclutch from every thought. When thought raises in you, just decide, I am not going to support it, encourage it. I will just unclutch from it. I will just distance myself from it. So you neither fight with it, nor do you engage with it, nor do you write on it, nor do you try to suppress it. Nothing. Just unclutch. Just distance yourself from it. Just watch it. So just the simple will, I will unclutch, is enough. The thought will lose its power over you. So after a few seconds, again other thought may come. Unclutch from that thought also. Slowly and slowly, after a few minutes, except the thought of unclutching, nothing else will be there. Unclutch from that thought also. Unclutch even from the technique of unclutching. When you unclutch honestly, authentically, automatically your Kundalini energy raises and your body may levitate. So whatever happens, let it happen. Unclutch from everything. Just be unclutched. It is time for us all to experience unclutching. Please sit straight and close your eyes. And let's enter into this meditation. You simply sit and unclutch from everything.
Yes. So after this intense completion and clutching meditation, let's enter directly into the power manifestation round. So now we'll be manifesting the power of third eye. So let's get ready. We'll be entering into the SUPREME. Meanwhile, get the eye bands to close your eyes. So let's enter into the SUPREME. It is from Vijnana Bhaira Tantra. Kapalantarmano yasya tishthanmelitalochanaha pramena manasodhaya lakshaye lakshamuttamam. And the translation of this word goes as, by fixing the mind on the inner space within the ground center and sitting stably without any movement, having the eyes closed in succession, by that stability of the mind and the inner space, through the power of third eye, one directly sees the ultimate goal, Laksham, by having the vision beyond the sight that reveals any object or place, attaining the space of oneness with the source, Paramashiva. So with this, let's directly enter into the power manifestation. So I hope all of you have already closed the eyes with the eye bands on your eyes. So let's take a few moments if you haven't already put the eye bands on your eyes. So now we'll be projecting you on your screen the slides. Let's manifest the power of third eye. Yes, so let's begin.
Ananda Paramashivoham Om Nityananda 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 नित्यानन्द परमशिवोऽहम् ॐ 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 नित्यानन्द परम
Yes. So you may all now open your eye bands and share with us what you saw with your third eye. Yes, you can put it in the chat what you saw before we share the image with all of you. Okay, anyway, so let's project the picture for you.
Meanwhile, keep penning down. If you are in the Zoom, please put your revelation on the Zoom chat. And if you're watching through the YouTube, you're doing the power demo, power manifestation through the YouTube, please go on and share it on the YouTube chat. And if you are reading through other social media platforms, let's put your revelation. So now let's project what was being showed to you. As you can see, the word which was being projected was unclutch. So
yes. So if you have got it right, or if you got any of the details partly even right, so congratulations for manifesting this power. You can head over to the social media platforms and share your experience of not only this power manifestation session, but also of the entire day of Paramashivoham Level 2, sharing your experiences, your clicks, the cognitive shifts that you experienced, and your experience of the darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism as well. Inviting as many people as you can for Paramashivoham Level 2, making them register so that they can also experience this great happening and have a super conscious breakthrough in their own lives. So now with this, we come to the end of this day of Paramashivoham Level 2. Tomorrow we have another exciting series of sessions waiting. And tomorrow again, we'll be starting with Kailasa's Nityananda Yoga, Dvitiya Vinyasa Krama, 3-hour intense yoga session. So please be on time so that you practice the 3-hour yoga session intensely and authentically, that which will prepare you to receive all the powerful cognitions and be completely involved in all the processes, in all the exercises, power manifestation sessions, so that you are ready to receive the initiation from the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism during the darshan. So with this, we now close with the Purna Mantra, holding our hands in the Atmanjali Mudra, expressing deep gratitude towards the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism for guiding us in this journey. Please chant along with us. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Tat Sat. Sarvam Bhagavad Sri Nityananda Paramashiva Padukarpanamastu. Om Nityanandam. Thank you, Nityanandam.
thank you, Nityanandam. Let's see all of you tomorrow with the exciting sessions. Nityanandam.
Om Nityananda